Welcome back, hunters! Today we're digging into a cinematic train wreck that's got everyone talking, Disney's live-action Snow White remake, now officially one of the worst-rated movies ever on IMDb. I'm your host on The Movie Hunter, and this $270 million misfire, starring Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, has plummeted to a jaw-dropping 1.6 out of 10 based on nearly 200,000 user votes. That's lower than Battlefield Earth's 2.0 and Cats 2.8. Yep, it's that bad. Released on March 21st, it's been drowned in backlash, bombed at the box office, and left fans furious. So why do viewers hate it so much? Let's hunt down the reasons. Before we dive deeper into this fairy tale flop, I'd love your support for The Movie Hunter. Please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. Thanks so much in advance for joining the hunt. First off, the numbers don't lie. IMDb's 1.6 rating comes from a brutal breakdown. 90% of voters, over 180,000 people, slapped it with a 1-star score. Only 2.5%, about 5,000 diehards, gave it a perfect 10. Compare that to Dragon Ball Evolution's 2.5 or Disaster Movie's 1.9. This isn't just a stumble. It's a faceplant. It opened to a measly $42.2 million domestically against a budget that could have funded a small country, falling short of even Dumbo's $45 million debut in 2019, which still lost Disney cash. Critics aren't much kinder, rotten. Tomatoes has it at a rotten 42%, with audiences at a shaky 74%. But it's the fans who've turned this into a pitchfork parade. So what went wrong? Reason 1, the changes. Disney took the 1937 classic, simple, charming, timeless, and flipped it into something unrecognizable. Snow White's not just a kind-hearted princess anymore. She's a political activist, less about kindness and more about power. The 7. Dwarfs? Reimagined as CGI magical creatures after backlash from Peter Dinklage called the original premise backward. Fans didn't buy it. Posts on X call the CGI uncanny and creepy, and the shift from the beloved dwarfs feels like a betrayal. Then there's the plot. No, someday my prince will come. A prince who barely matters, and a story that trades fairy tale magic for what some call a woke mess. As one ex-user put it, they changed everything that worked. It's a horrific retelling. Reason 2, the Rachel Zegler factor. Look, her singing's stellar. Critics like Variety say she's the best part, but her off-screen comments lit a fuse. She called the original's prince a stalker, and its story weird, riling up fans who cherish the classic. Then came her anti-Trump rants, like wishing his voters never know peace, which she later apologized for. Disney reportedly hired a social media guru to rein her in, but the damage was done. Add in her and Gal Gadot's clashing Israel-Palestine stances, Gadot's pro-Israel remarks versus Zegler's pro-Palestinian posts, and you've got a PR nightmare. Fans on X say Zegler's smug vibe tanked it, though some argue the hate's overblown. Still, it's a lightning rod. Reason 3, it just ain't good. Beyond the controversy, viewers are slamming the execution. The visuals, lush forests, CGI animals, those dwarfs look cheap and artificial per IMDb reviews. Gadot's evil queen. Stunning to look at, but critics and fans alike say her acting's wooden, with one calling it Razzie-worthy. The new songs by Pasek and Paul get some praise, but others say they're worse than the originals. Per X posts, the script's lifeless, the pacing's rushed, and the charm's gone. One IMDb user summed it up. You know, this soulless slop that leaves you empty. Even with Zegler's charisma, it's not enough to save a film that feels as The Guardian. Put it cursed from the start, so is this hate fair? Some say no. Box office analyst Paul Dergarabedian argues it's not just woke backlash, it's a movie that didn't connect. Disney's remake machine might be sputtering. The Lion King soared, but recent ones like Pinocchio flopped hard. Snow White's fate hinges on streaming and merch, but right now it's a cautionary tale. Will Lilo and Stitch or Moana turn the tide? We'll see. What about you, hunters? Is Snow White really that bad, or did the backlash bury it? Which part bugs you most? The changes, the cast, or the quality? Hit the comments. If you enjoyed this dive, please like, subscribe, and tap that bell for more hunts. Thanks for joining me on The Movie Hunter. Stay sharp, and I'll catch you next time.